I think I do got it. Whew, boy, that was exciting. Welcome to my Bay Area besties. Great to have you on board. If this battery dies on this camera, I will switch to the other one. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's God's will, there's a way. And welcome to my YouTube friends. Last class before Christmas on Zoom. So welcome aboard. We'll do a nice hybrid of movement, joint juice, and then yin and restorative because we won't have a chance to do our Zoom yoga until a week from today. But if you're just watching on YouTube for the first time, please like and subscribe. There's 1,200 videos. There's 500 yoga videos. There's 600 Dharma or little spiritual talks. It's a fun place to hang out. So by liking and subscribing, that would be Looney and I would really appreciate that. Okay. All right. My head got kind of scrambled there, so I'm just reviewing everything that needs to be in place. And I think I've got it. So we'll start for about 20 minutes of joint juice. Okay, so we'll start on our feet. Welcome if you're brand new. This is yoga for everybody else, I call it. Yoga for 50 plus, maybe minus, but we've had a busy day here at Upward Spiral Yoga. My cat should be in shortly. We got out on a nice walk today, did a nice hike up the hill. It was dry and reasonably not cold outside. It was good to be outside breathing fresh air molecules. If you do yoga, that's great, but you got to exercise too. You got to do your cardio or your strength work or your biking or your pedaling or your hiking or something. We're not doing this yoga just to do yoga. We're doing this yoga to live rich, full, happy lives, especially if you're 50 plus. Good. All right. Now, a little coordination, arms out. Right. For some reason, my very high-tech Sony camera that I own, that I use for this, it's been showing me exhausted battery, and I've never seen that before. So my sequence is out of whack. Yoga is getting our sequence back in whack. Whack, 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 whack. Good job. All right. Swing my arms around my body. This always starts to get me back in line when my thinking goes a little haywire. If you're brand new watching on YouTube, this is called joint juice. Yogis call it Viyayama. Just get the body moving. This is what most people over 50 need. They don't need to start doing yoga and try to do the splits or get their feet behind the head. They need to move their A double asterisk. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, feet hip distance apart. This is great for newbies because I'm standing here with my feet parallel. I sink down and then I roll this ripple up through my body. At the start, if you're crispy in Cleveland, crunchy in Calistoga, you can just start moving it a little bit, sinking down, rolling up. 5, 4. All these movements are very organic. They're very, very much like what nature does. 2, 1, and we're nature, right? Inhale. Good, I'm going to step out wider, arms behind my back, up your back, behind your neck, and out. I've had a good productive day, but I do admit to I absolutely hibernated for a 5-hour nap. It really kind of stunned me. It made me realize how hard I've been going all year long and just that I could actually wake up early, do my meditation class, wake up at 6 a.m., have a good time with my meditation class, finish that, and put my head back on the pillow and absolutely collapse into a coma for 5 hours. Felt like I caught up on 2 years worth of sleep. Sometimes we got to do that, huh? Okay, here's one that's great for everybody. Lace your hands behind your behind, heels in, toes out. And if you're new, just get to here, head and butt down on the floor, arms all the way over. Now, if you watch the contortionist on YouTube, easily booty on the floor, not me. Get down, get down. Good, come on up. Release your arms, lace them up here. Now I'm banging my toes in, spinning my heels out, pushing the earth down, pushing the clouds up, and a gentle side bend to the left, gripping my feet on the floor like a cat. Inhale, speaking of which he should be in shortly. Exhale. Good. And come on up. Speaking of my cat, if you're brand new on YouTube, you may not have seen him. He's supposed to come running for that. We shall see. It's a little YouTube science experiment. All right, drop your chin, take your head around. 1, 2, I think I just heard cat thump from outside when they jump. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are movements for everybody, everywhere, every time, every space. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Now the bliss of just relaxing your head down for 15 seconds, closing your eyes. Stop thinking. There's too much thinking going on this time of year. It gets in the way of the festive reason for the season. Love and bliss and joy. All the details and logistics, let it go. It's all going to work out. Good. Now, left foot forward, right toenails. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you're just joining in, now I'm sinking into my ankles, just joining in, trying out yoga for everybody. You would like to be able to move again in your body. This is a good place to start. It's a friendly group, accessible movements given, and you're doing it at home, so no one's going to judge you other than yourself. And if you're doing that, knock it off. Good. Come on up. Now, right foot forward. If you're over 50 and haven't moved for a while, turning over onto your right toenails could be a challenge. Just this. Then to whirl it around and get it going all the way up into your hip joint, that is really, really relieving of congestion and stiffness all the way up into the hip, other way. And if you're over 50 and you haven't been taking care of yourself, the hips really take the brunt, don't they? And then people get the new hip thing, and I'm all for that good stuff, but let's keep the factory installed equipment for as long as we can. Sink into the feet. This ankle's dorsiflexed, that ankle's plantar flexed, really good for your balance, stability. Good. And come up and out. Very nice. Shoulders. 1. I do this sequence religiously every day. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I do a lot of other yoga movements, obviously, but if I was trapped on a desert island and could only bring one sequence, this would be it. I'd be fine. I'd be able to get my own coconuts. I'd be able to write SOS in the sand. I would be able to build myself a thatched hut. 6, 7. What's so bad about being trapped on a tropical island? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can think of worse places. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake your paws. What a good time of year to do this. Now, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, we got a lot of friends watching from south of the equator. It's boiling hot, but this is going to be cooling. So cool yourself off in Australia, Tasmania, Rhodesia, Zimbabwe, Argentina. Fester. Cup your hands at your heart. What a good time of year to feel grateful for all the blessings. A great prayer is, thank you, God, for the blessings and all the prayers you've already answered. Amen. You could build a solid spiritual lifetime on gratitude. Good. Inhale up, feet together. Lace your hands and pull yourself up off the floor. Probably should start my Christmas shopping. That's something good to think about while you're trying to balance on your tippy toes. 20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. Now I'm going to buy gifts for my nieces and nephews. I don't have kids, but I got some kick-ass nieces and nephews. Way up. Close your eyes, balance on your tippies. They will love Amazon gift cards. Good. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head, side bend left. Crack, crack, creak. Inhale up and to the right. Oh boy. Thank God, literally. God gives us a means of moving our body so we stay healthy in this lifetime. Inhale up. Good. Now I'm going to pull my hands down. I use blocks for my forward fold to support my back. Drop your head. I cannot recommend blocks enough. I lift my heels after my arms are supported. Hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, I dig my heels in, straighten my legs. I go down, get empty, and that's my stretchy. I inhale, lift my heels because my hands are supported. I look forward, legs are soft. Exhale, I deepen in, heels dig, knees back, buns up. Ooh. Forward folding is hard, no doubt about it. Come on up. Yoga's hard. It's meant to be hard. Of course, there's some ways of doing yoga that's very easy. The restorative we'll do at the end of the class, but we're animals. We have to challenge ourselves. If we don't get challenged, if we don't escape from a lion every now and then, we're going to get eaten. Hands on our hips, feet out wide, and grind your gazelle hips around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. By the way, maybe I might recommend a 5-hour nap for you. Just take one of the days this week and get up and then remember, oh, today's nap day. Maybe have a cup of coffee, then jump back in bed. Get the cat in bed with you or both of them. And 5 hours. The cats will help you stay in bed. Trust me. 6, 7, 8. Don't these movements make sense? This makes so much sense to me. I like it when things make sense. Feet together, inhale. Lace your hands. This time push feet down, palms up. Lean left. If you're watching on YouTube, we got about 700 subscribers. We'd like to get over 1,000 by the start of the new year. Inhale up. We're trying to make everything a little better. Better videos, better sound, better thumbnails. And it takes time. I've been at this for 5 years. Some things take 10 years to get any good at, obviously. Inhale up and pull down, forward fold. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, deepen. 1, 2, drop your head. 3. Good, come on up. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Lace your hands above your knees. Oh, 1. Doesn't this make sense? How much explanation do you really need? If you're a bendy, lithe, young creature, go down and scrape your butt on the floor. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This keeps you springy, buoyant, and resilient so you can have fun with your grandkids. Inhale for Om. Om. One more joint juice and then we'll shift gears because it's a hybrid class today because we have one class to work with today. Good. Now, prayer mitts. Clear your mind. Close your eyes. Stop thinking. Okay, now we're going to take every movement we've done and put it into one pose. Inhale, open your eyes. Exhale, lift, shift, turn, bend down to the right lower elbow outside your knee. Now, some friends can get their left hand all the way down on the floor. Most of us can't. Hands in prayer. Line up your knees. Look straight down at the floor. Sink into your ankles. Booty back. Shoulders away from your ears. This is everything we've done combined into one movement. Spending a little time builds heat, determination, strength, resilience, character. Good. Drop your arms. Inhale, come on up. Big inhale. Yoga makes you breathe. That's really good for you. And pull down and turn to your left. If you get here, if you're crispy in Cleveland and get here, good for you. That is such good progress. You got to start at the start. Turn, drop, tuck, right elbow outside your knee. Sink into both feet equally, knees forward. Line up your knees. Your back is flat. We could serve tea on your back right now. Stare straight down at the floor. This is a $3 pose right here. You're going to get so much benefit out of this one. It gets every part of your body, especially ankles, knees, shins, feet that are dying on a lot of people. This compresses, gets the life and the heat down there. Good. Drop your arms. Inhale, come up for a big Om. Big inhale. We're going to need it. Just like I said, 20 minutes of joint juice, hands at the heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. 20 seconds standing meditation to conclude joint juice, then for something completely different. We are calm and peaceful souls. We live and move and breathe and have our very being in God, love, source. Everything is always working out for us. Affirmations are wonderful things when they really sink deep into the subconscious and the psyche. So they have to be repeated. You got to do it more than once. We have to build these deep grooves of brilliant thoughts into our mind. Because oftentimes when we were young, we didn't. We got bad thoughts. Those got stuck. Yoga digs them out. Okie doke. Have a seat, friends. Nice turnout of my Bay Area besties. We're simulcasting from the East Bay of California. We have people watching from all over the world now. It's really fun. And we are a Northern California group. I had a yoga studio in San Ramon, California for 11 years prior to the pandemic. That was going to be my career for the rest of my life. Life has a funny way of changing things around, doesn't it? Always for the better. It's uncanny how that works. You know what Alanis Morissette said? She said, life has a funny way of helping us out. Okay, now we're seated. I'm sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose, simple legs crossed, feet underneath. Just stacking up my spine, closing my eyes, just for 30 seconds, gathering my rosebuds, breathing. Peace is a practice. Now we're going to do floor work. I think you'll like it. No rush. Okay, we begin my favorite floor work sequence. I love this. So this is simple twist for everybody. Lace your hands, turn over. If you're tight, you're like here, stretch, booty pushes down, arms straighten, straighten, extend. Now there's extension, butt pressing down, arms extending up. Inhale together. Exhale, turn left, 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 left. Release your right hand to your left knee, or maybe your right hand comes all the way down to the floor. My teacher used to reach around with his left hand and grab his left foot in lotus position. If you can do that, I think you should, but this is for everybody else. Spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Even the eyes turn to the left. Twisting facilitates good health. It gets the life force to the faraway places, squeezes out the junk. Inhale here. Exhale, come out of twisty. All right, there's the other way to do it. Switch the cross of your legs. Really good for your nervous system to do the asymmetrical switching side to side stuff. Now lace your fingers, but move it one finger over. Inhale. If you're tight, you're here, but it's good. At least you're here. And stretch up. Inhale. Exhale, right, 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 right. Left hand, right knee, right arm behind. Use your arm behind to brace your spine, get a little more length. If you have good posture, snake your right arm behind your back. Close your eyes. Every time you inhale, kind of hold your position. Exhale, deepen in. Every pose is a prayer. Every pose is a shape of the soul designed to draw in light and love. Good. Come on out of that. Okay, stretch your pins out in front, your hard-working legs. Can you straighten your legs so much that your knees hyperextend and your heels lift? Good, you're tight, crispy and Cleveland, knees are bent, being thrown back, getting stronger, legs suck in, arms up, shoulders relax, chest forward, chin level, toes splayed open, strong, healthy. I'm sending life force down into my body. I am consciously sending breath, energy, presence through my body, or doing my best to open up to that. Good, now open palms, palms back, feet in. One of the 5 great poses, booty lift. Up you go. It's Monday, we lift up. We lift our hips higher than our knees, head back. Get strong. If you can barely lift or can't lift yet, keep coming back. Good. Come on down. Good. Another crucial pose. Cobbler pose or Baddha Konasana. Most people, most adult American Westerners, way up here, let it drop, wiggle it out, take your time. If you got tight and crispy over 10 or 15 years, it's going to take a few weeks, a few months, and then things will open up, and then there'll be a momentum of good. If bad can take on a momentum, think of the momentum of good or God in your life once we learn to cooperate. If you can push them all the way down and straighten your spine and drop your chin, do that. Good, now here's a sequence I've made up. I don't think anybody in the world's ever done this before. I'm just kidding, but this sequence is indigenous to me because it's so important. Right shin folds under. If you're brand new, if you're crunchy in Cleveland, not so bendy in Baltimore, sitting like this, it's torture, but it shouldn't be. Lean over, let this open up. After a while, you'll be able to sit up tall. Your hips will start to level. This will crease again. Once you get there, then you lace your hands behind your head and you tilt your right elbow down to the floor. Now, I have friends in the Bay Area, wildly flexible. Elbow comes all the way down. Now, what contortionists do is they turn their chest up to the ceiling and then lay on their back over on the right. But that's probably not going to happen. It's not easy being a contortionist. It's a tough way to make a buck. Good, come on up. Good, then the beautiful twist. I know if you're tight, you're barely here, way up, turn to the right, release your hands. On a good day, my left hand will reach down and grab my right ankle. My right arm goes behind my back and gives me a little turbo twist to the right. I turn my face to the right. I close my eyes. I breathe. I practice presence and gratitude, and then crazy thinking, and then I come back to presence and gratitude. Today, my right arm feels like going behind my back, and one of these days, I'm going to reach all the way around and grab my left shin. It's going to be great. Inhale. Exhale, and coming out of that. Now here's a key pose. If this is hard, this is really going to help. Make yoga fists, put them back here, stable. Now exhale, inhale, car jack underneath our rear. Click, 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 click. Oh my God, click. Tires up off the floor, lift. Exhale, come down, 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 down. So I'm teaching this new kind of yoga on a cushion. Tonight I'm not using it. So I'm just going to lean back to here. If I was on my soft cushion, I'd lean all the way back. If you're very bendy in Baltimore or flexible in Finland, lean all the way on your back if you want. I know there's such a disparity of capacity here. That's what's cool about this Zoom yoga on Upward Spiral right in your home. Do what you can. That makes sense, doesn't it? If you do what you can, you get more capacity. If you don't use what you got, you lose that. It's a harsh principle, but it's just the damn truth of reality. Use it, get more. Don't use it, lose it. Okay, come up, out. All right, now, drag this right leg out. It's been crammed underneath there. What should we do to loosen it up? Well, if it's so far away, you can only grab here, that's fine. If you can reach down and grab your foot, just take your foot around in a circle. If you're 4 years old and practicing gymnast, take your right foot and put it behind your head. Really good for your hip. Good, now, 2 places for the right foot. On top, like that, with the ankle outside the knee. If that's way too much, if that's going to bust your ass, so to speak, put it underneath. That's fine. Don't put it here if it doesn't go there yet. That was profound. Now, arms out. Now, right arm under. You're very tight. You're a big football player in Tennessee. This is as tight as you can get it. Wrap a little more, little more, little more. Move your elbows up and down. Most people never stretch this. It turns to stone. It's not good. Fold them up if you can. We're going to turn it into liquid, light, and love. Ups and downs with your elbows. Are you exaggerating? Liquid, light, and love? No, I'm actually being very modest. Take it around in a circle. Oh my God, we humans hold so much tension there. Other way. Oh boy, I may not be the most flexible person, but if I hadn't been doing this, I just don't even want to know. There, but for the grace of God. Good, now I'm parking my hands at my third eye. Just be still and know that you're God for a moment. Psalm 46, line 10. Good, now from here, I'm going to release my arms, obviously. I know if you're very tight, this is challenging. Challenge yourself every day. Reach behind you. I'm grabbing my right wrist with my left hand behind my back. Just going to massage my lower back a little bit. My back was pretty tight after my 5-hour nap, I have to admit. I don't plan on doing that every day because I have a life to live, but boy, I needed it today. Now, if you're very tight and your legs barely cross, you're like back here leaning forward. Some of my friends in the Bay Area, they're just coming down for a face plant. Drop your chin. Don't compare yourself to the other primates at the zoo. You be you. They be they. Inhale, look forward, if that makes sense. Exhale, deepen. Stop thinking. Good. Come up. Now, if you have access to your feet, that's really good. You should stay good friends with your feet. I'm taking my opposable thumbs into the middle center bottom of at least 1 foot, 2 feet in my case, and I'm massaging in to the tender, sensual center of my foot, which is a great acupressure point. I'm holding steady pressure. This opens up my breathing, my lungs, my heart. Now we'll chant Om together. Inhale. Om. Peace on earth, goodwill to all men, all beings, all persons, everywhere, always. Good. Okay, stretch them out. Jiggle them. Get those dents out. A good deal of yoga is to get the impressions or the dents of life. If you've been around for 40 or 50 or 60 or more years, you've been dented and impressed by life. Open palms, feet in, bottoms up. Seriously, belt buckles on the ceiling. Lift, lift. Up you go. Good. Sink down. Good. Sequence starts again. Feet together. Good starting point. Right knee out to the side. Tight in Tennessee. Lean over. Get this thing out. Oh, all crunchy and crispy. Fold it under. Turn it over so you're on your toenails. Recommended. Now, from here, if you're very tight, oh my God, this is concrete. It'll open up. Give it some time. After a while, your left booty will drop. Your hips will be level. Then you'll be able to stretch your arms up. And on this side, I'm cattywampus. I've lived a life. Now, hands behind your head, left elbow down on the floor. If you can't get your left elbow down, that's why we're doing it. We should always be working at the edge of our capacity, always developing, always getting a little more competent, always gaining just a modicum of excellence every single day. We're divine, whole, complete, and perfect just the way we are, and we can get a little better every day. Reconcile that paradox. Good, then we push the palms way up. Inhale. Now left, left, left. Right hand grabs left hip for me. Left arm pushes into the floor. That helps me to level my hips. Turn my face, chest to the left. Close your eyes. Breathe. We are calm and twisty souls. Right now on the planet, there's 2 billion people more flexible than you and about 6 billion people less flexible. So let's not get too caught up on who's the bendiest, shall we? God is not looking for that. She's looking for alignment, humility, willingness, engagement, diligence, persistence, character, honest effort, humility. Inhale here. Exhale, come out of the twist. Now, here's the one that's really challenging for me. We're not on the blue cushion. We will be in mini classes. I would lean all the way back, but since I'm on a stiffer surface, I go back to here. Any more is cheating. This is plenty of opening for ankle, knee, and hip flexor. The floppers, the bendy bears, the flexible in Finland, they just lean all the way on their back. Their left hip is all the way down. Their arms are back over their head. Yoga is the art of finding where you fit into the scheme of things. That's a great life adventure. We all know what it's like to not fit in where we're not in the right place yet. Life teaches us. Okay, my friends, now we counterpose. I get up on my fists. That's what I do. I exhale, I sink my hips down. Then on inhale, we super extra rocket the buns up, up, up. I want to hear you squeaking, lift, and sink down. Good job. And now drag your leg out. Around it comes. Now I know you're very tight. This, grab your foot and knee, wing it around. Hip is the largest, strongest joint in our body, and if we treat it right, it's going to carry us around our whole life. It's designed at the factory to do that. 6, 7, 8. Now, maybe it goes on the top, right ankle over, left ankle over the left knee, ankle all the way on the outside. If this looks like that, that's not good. That, otherwise underneath. Square up your booty, tall spine, shoulders relaxed. In yoga, we learn how to sit in an asana, a seat, a posture, a pose that holds our body so that we can meditate. Arms out. Now, left arm under for everybody. You get here, good for you, man. Maybe you ain't done this. I call it straitjacket. Tighter, tighter. Grab your shoulders, peel your elbows in tighter. And then here's a good hybrid movement. Move your elbows up and down, grabbing your shoulders. Next is fold up your wings. Ups and downs with your elbows crossed. And then the next development is big, churning, grinding, NutriBullet circles around with your elbows. Other way, I invented this. Not much, but I'm all I think about. Now, from here, I'm going to rest my hands on my third eye. Here, I'll say a line from the yoga scriptures. Yoga, chitta, vritti, narodaha. Yoga is the calming of the turbulence of the mind. When the mind becomes still, the spontaneous brilliance of being naturally floats to the surface. In other words, we get our silly human brain out of the way. Good, now from here, I'm releasing, I'm swimming toward you. Now I'm grabbing my left wrist with my right hand behind my back, and I'm cooling off my kidneys, my lower back. If you're really tight, knees are up, you're leaning back, sit on a blanket, just try to begin to lean forward. Lean forward. Don't bounce. Feel your edge. Close your eyes. Breathe your breathes. Get to know your own body. What a gift these human bodies are. We're in them for 80, 90, 100 years or so. And then we realize what a temporary vehicle it was. It seems so real and forever when we're in it. But while we are in it, it's a temple. And if we treat it right, the temple is a sanctuary of the Most High. It actually fills up with spirit, light, and love. And if we treat it poorly, it becomes dark and cold and shut off. Life is no fun. Good. Come on up. Okay, if you have access to these feet, at least one, take opposable thumbs and massage middle, center, bottom of your feet. It's another good way to get to know your body, your body's essential chi, pressure, acupuncture points. We all know Eastern medicine and the genius of these vital pressure points. It's so different than Western medicine. It's not often when you go to a Western medical doctor and he puts a needle in your ear, but is that Eastern brand of medicine less valid? No, they're both valid in their own right. Push in with your thumbnail. Wisdom is knowing when to use which. Good. Now we're going to chant a long Om. Big inhale. Good. Now, I'm inviting you, if you're a praying person, to bring your hands into your heart, close your eyes, drop your chin, withdraw deep inside of yourself, and commune with the infinite Holy Spirit of the universe. And if you have a desire, a need, or a want, or a prayer, this is a beautiful time to send it off. Group prayer is the most powerful force in the universe, in my humble opinion. I really believe it to be true. I've seen it work so many times. It's not belief anymore. It's absolutely rock solid experience. So thank you for joining into that. Now, twas the Monday before Christmas, and all through the house, nobody was stirring because they went right into Shavasana now, which really doesn't rhyme. We're going to do a 7-minute yummy Shavasana. If you're brand new, lay on your back, cushion underneath your knees, underneath your neck, arms out, and I'll join you in a moment. I'm going to say Avita Sane and Happy Christmas to beloved Helga. She's my yoga emeritus. Love you, Helga. Happy Christmas. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. Everybody else in the world, damn it, only Helga gets permission to not do Shavasana. Everybody else on your back, relax, take a load off. I'll do it with you after I get the cameras all set up. We are calm and peaceful souls. Yes, we are. I talk a lot when I teach. I need to wet my whistle. Jiggle your legs once. Pick up the oars, float downstream together. Good. Pose starts now. Bonus holiday Shavasana minutes. Okay, my friends, there's that guy's voice from a long ways off. Begin to breathe back toward your skin. Take your time. No rush. Good, then curl over onto your side. Slow and patient and peaceful. Good, then we're going to sit up together with our eyes closed and conclude in the usual fashion, which is holy, sacred, grateful, and humble. Okay, we'll draw our hands into our common heart. Drop the chin, close the eyes. Connect at the conscious center of the universe, of which we are all extensions, all going home together. And all together around the world on this holy week, all together we say, Namaste. As always, I bid adieu to my YouTube worldwide friends first. Thank you for a great year. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you need a yoga video sometime during the week, just subscribe to Upward Spiral Yoga on YouTube, and there's 1,200 of all guided meditations, shavasana, dharma talks, coaching information, yoga classes, joint juice. It's a fun channel. And thank you for helping us grow it this year. We'll see you guys.